Well, welcome to Knoxville in the rain. Okay, so one guy wanted me to talk about shifting. We are currently in high side of 5. I just went to 6. Well, it's too fast here now. We'll start over here in a minute. I hope his headset's straight, you know. I do that every time. I just throw it up there and I don't have a clue. Next time we stop, and there's traffic, we'll go through those gears. It's just hard to, I go through them too fast to tell you, so. We might not be stopping again. We might be good to go. Anyway, I usually wash the truck here in Knoxville, but as you can see, it's raining. So, I'm gonna have to go home dirty. And that really sucks. It's been a couple weeks since I washed it. But I mean, it's rained, you know. But anyway, to do a shifting video, we really need to show you the shifter and the feet, you know, but I'd have to set a camera up over there, and then another camera over here, and then learn how to edit and do a picture in a picture. Yeah, forget all that. There's guys out there that has shifting videos on YouTube, you know. I'd like to go through it with you. Okay, right here we're going to stop. So maybe we'll walk through a couple of gears, okay? So we'll see. I was in the high side. I was in the low side of the high gear. I'm going to go to the high side of, we're going to call it 9th, okay? Now we're going to go to the low side of 9th. And just all it is, burp the throttle to get it to drop the gear. I never use the clutch. Only time I use the clutch is when I'm stopped. So now we're going to upshift the gear. No, we're not. We're going to stop. Fast. Thank you, disc brakes. Wow, that was nuts right there, man. Let me get up behind this tanker. Alright, so now we're going to go into, there ain't no getting over there. These cars are just going too fast. 6th. Now we're in 6th gear, 6 high, let off the gas, get back in the gas. Pre-select, and then downshift into 8th. Low side of 8th. Now pre-select, let off the gas, and it goes to high side of 8th. I'm going to ride right there for a moment. Just for the fun of it, we will burp it down a half a gear. That means when I said burp it, this guy called it burp the throttle. So what I did, I had to drop a half a gear. So I flipped the selector back, then I tapped the throttle to make it engage. By going upwards, you just flip it up, let off the gas, and get back in the gas, and it automatically changes. So like right here, I'm fixing to go up a half a gear, flip it up, let off the throttle, give it a second, get back in the throttle, and it automatically went up. Now we're going to go down a half, we're going to flip it back down, we're going to burp the throttle, and it takes it. And we will stop. So we're just going to kick it neutral. Range selector down. 18 speed up and forward, which will put me in a higher gear. And we are stopped, so now we're going to go to the low side, the high side of third. We're going to sit here and ease along. Range selector back, which is low side upshift to fourth. I had to split that gear. I don't know why. I guess talking to y'all, I don't usually split the low side. Unless I'm real heavy on a steep incline, but it's rare. Let's turn that Jake brake off. We don't need that in this traffic.
In 1.1 miles, keep right onto I-75
So now we're back into
south.
the high side of third with the clutch engaged. Anyway, that's all there are to it, I guess. Easiest way to tell you how to shift, I normally shift the low range gears at a lower RPM, so like 1200. High range gears at a higher RPM, 13 to 1500, from your load, terrain, weight. Now we gotta get it back in gear. And I do, sorry, I scratched my back. I do, the reason they teach y'all double clutching in school is to give you the time you need to, for the transmission. So that when you go out of one gear up to the next gear, you go out of, so like you come out of seventh and you go into the neutral position for about a second. And I teach you double clutch and give that throttle. Well, that's to raise the, you want to, the RPMs and the road speed have to match the gear that you are selecting. There is no synchronizers on these things, so everything has to match up. And the reason they teach double clutching is to give that, you need that time lapse in between gears. And then you, so in order to float the gears, you just bring it in neutral, you wait for a second, it's probably like a split second, you just pull it out, you raise the RPMs, because when you pull it out of gear, your RPMs right here will drop. So if you're at 1400, you pull it there, when you pull out of gear, the RPMs will drop. All you do is bring those RPMs back to 1400 and pop her into the next gear. And if it takes you too long to get all that, if it grinds, well, you just come back to neutral. Don't panic, just come back to neutral and get the RPMs back up there and pop her back into the gear that you just came out of. Unless you've lost a lot of speed, then go to the next lower gear. You just got to figure out road speed, gear ratio, and RPM. They all have to match, or it's not going to go. And it comes with time, you know. I mean, I'll still grind a gear or two here and there. It comes with time. Now, see, you guys didn't notice that. I came out of seventh. I paused for a second. I blipped the throttle and went into eighth. And now we are back into the high side of third. And went from third to fourth and fourth to fifth. Range selector backwards, splitter up, and now we're in sixth. So what we just did, now watch this, it's hard to do that and tell you because it's too quick. I can't talk that fast. So I say I need another camera over there to show the shifter and my clutch leg is not using the clutch, you know. So it's all hard to do, right? Anyway, I ain't never gonna get home, man. It took me an hour to cross Cincinnati Bridge today, an hour to get back across it today, and now we're stuck in this Knoxville traffic. Unbelievable. 3rd, 4th, 5th, range selector back, splitter up, 6th. I don't know if you guys can hear that engine, but every time I come out of gear, I'll pause for a second and blip the throttle and hit the next one.
Keep right onto I-75.
I said, if you have to watch that, I've been doing it so long, I just do it by feel and ear, you know. So it's second nature for me. I don't even think about it, you know. I moved those spot mirrors down. Man, that really helped in the rain. It still gets wet from the rain, or the mirror gets wet from the rain, but it's not hitting the back of that mirror and going up. Because that rain used to walk up the mirror, so it still walks about a couple inches of the bottom of it, but it's all good. That guy up there jumped out from behind me just to go up there, you know. Everybody, look at it, you know, everybody is better than everybody else, you know. Everybody's got somewhere more important to go. Their time is more valuable than yours, you know. So I should hit them, but I'm a professional, right? 3rd, 4th, neutral, but the throttle, 5th. Range, pre-select the range selector back, right here, back, that splitter up, and neutral, throttle, 6th. Splitter forward, high 6th, back to neutral, splitter down, range selector forward, what do they call it, 18 speed selector, and now we're back in 3rd. Clutch out, and we're rolling. I was hoping this rain would stop. I want to wash my truck. Neutral, throttle, 4th. I want to wash the truck, man. We're in a high 4th, neutral, throttle, 5th. Now you can shift them low ones without throttle more than likely. Neutral, 6th. If I did big straight pipes, it'd sound cool. Womp. Range selector forward for 6th high. I'm going to pull the range selector back to pre-selector next gear. Neutral, throttle, 8th.
Drive 17 miles on I-75 south.
Range selector forward, pre-select. High 8th. Out the fuel, back in the fuel, and it grabbed it. Range selector back, pre-select. Get ready to go up to 9th, low. Neutral, throttle, up, 9 low. Gray button forward, pre-select, out the throttle, 9 high. I want that lane over there. Range selector back, neutral, throttle, 10th. We're going to stay there. We won't grab the high side. We really just need the high side of 9th, you know. what's coming out of my rookie pole. Bounces loose. Had to pop her back in there. Well, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. Time I get this thing home, the rain's going to stop. It's going to sit there all weekend nasty. And I really want to clean it up. But anyway, we'll keep working on the shifting. But if you guys are driving, just you know, low gears, low RPMs, high gears, higher RPM, and pause for a second, flip the throttle, and pop her in. It'll come to you. Takes time, man. Takes time. Y'all have a good day. I'm getting out of this lane. Grandma up there. Y'all have a good day. Give me a thumbs up. We're out. See ya.